refresh and we should be good. I'm back. Wow. So that was a hard cutout too at 11:14. And we have had, wow. Yeah, she went out 11:14:07. I can literally knock it down to the seconds here. I'm sorry for that. It is on Spectrum. It truly is. And I like think they're gonna just let me be in this gripe and groan until we hit the middle of the month and we are able to, it switches us over to the higher speed internet. Like I think they're just gonna be like, sorry, we don't really care. You're only one, you know, like at that point I just all right, I'll be right back. You got here at a great time, Overlord. Because you're here, you can shake your fist of fury at Spectrum and tell it to knock this crap out. Be right back. Well, did I miss anything heinous? No, it looks like things stayed. I've got the water boiling. I have mixed and made the milk tea part of it. So we're just heating up the water to a boil. And then we're going to cook our boba. And then we'll have boba and some milk tea. So if this whole thing takes a poop, at least we'll have boba. No, not switching providers, unfortunately. Though I did angrily give them that as an option. I would be delighted to. But there's only so many providers in our area. That's what it comes down to. The way that they've done it is like they've sectioned off the state so that only certain providers hit certain areas. Yeah, it's stupid. Anywho, let's do this. Go team go. That's illegal in Canada? Well, the US just has a way of being a large dick in your mashed potatoes at times. Yep. I said it. It's true. Google 2G fiber network ends a quarter mile from my house. It's so mad. Just a quarter mile. It's not like there's people, you know, quarter mile from that stop. That we only have one provider per area here, right? See, it's very weird. It's not like there's not other it's 2G. They are required to share the infrastructures with third parties. I was so mad. So I can use Roger cable system through 10 plus third parties, or Roger's same for Belkin. Interesting. Oh, look it. And there's my going live after 10 minutes of stream? 2 minutes live. Oh, so I cut out again? No, 10 minutes. Oh, do we have... I don't know what's going on. Hello there, Stream Elements. Going to the boons. I appreciate you guys. Necromancers, they really want us. The Necromancers' skeletons reduce nearby enemies' defenses. Range units gain 25% attack speed per hit. Stacks up to 4 times. Every third attack from a ranged unit deals an extra AoE hit. Oh. I'm gonna go with a splash fire instead of a wildfire, because a wildfire, you know, the whole world's already on fire. So let's just go with a splash fire. And let's try out this splash fire. I'm ready. And splash fire, here I come. Alright, Raiders. Exclamation point battle. If you need the link to our game, drop those units onto the field. Let's head on over and see if we can get some more cat lurking in. Is this your first time stopping by the channel? I'm sorry for our technical difficulties. It is really killing our vibe. Oh, before I put the glove on, I'm gonna go and check the hot water. I upgraded a business class and got 1 gig, but the latency is horrible. So I'm gonna be doing, we are upgrading to 1 gig from 500, but I'm not going business class just yet. Yeah, that's like my last, that's the last option I have, is to go business mode. I don't, I'm gonna go check, make sure I'm not burning down the kitchen. I'm gonna head back over to the large stream reader screen. I just realized it only takes 3 minutes to cook the boba and then like 2 minutes to steam it. So I'm gonna be bouncing back with business service runs on the same infrastructure as well. It's not special, and that's what people had told me initially too. Is that like business class isn't all that it's cracked up to be? They can't guarantee shit for you. I used to have business internet service itself was basically the same, but the support was so much better. So they have to pick up the phone for you. Any network issues, they would get an engineer out within 24 hours. And that might then be, because right now they're just pulling my chain. It's like a phone call and a phone call here, phone call there, here, phone call there, phone call everywhere, phone call, phone call. We're monitoring. So maybe the fact that the business does come with an engineer is... All right, gonna go stir. We need you for reference. Look at these toes. Look at those little toes. Little beans. Your little beans are so cute. Oh, you want to boop me in the face, huh? You're lucky you're so cute. You're lucky you're so cute. Cause I like the head pats a lot. It's just cause I like just being touched, Mom. Just need you to acknowledge my presence more so than the other one. He's a cutie, isn't he? Stitch goes, I'm the handsome one. I'm the luxuriously soft and handsome one who probably puked on Sinemius's slippers this morning. Obviously varies by provider, but many will have some sort of service level guarantee on their business packages. Something to look into. Maybe. The business class gave me the option of 1 gig, otherwise it was, ooh, and yeah, that service guy. Should have that service guy then on speed dial. Speed dial! So, we already know I'm completely impatient, but I didn't wait for the water to boil all the way before I put the boba in, so now we've got our first boba floating up at the top saying, I'm ready. Steam me. Leave me and hit a simmer. So I'm just waiting. Ransidious Gaming, hello. Yup. I didn't wait for it to boil. I couldn't. It would have just taken too long. I don't even know what those say. I'm not gonna... And... Stronghold. Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Oh... Dun 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 dun. Oh, get 'em, Raiders. I'm just playing with things. I'm just always tweaking. Edit, and we'll make it what? Much better. Much better. Collect. I have a Spectrum in my area, and for the longest time, they only did like 10 megabyte upload speed and had a better business option. Also, they were the only good ISP. So we use Spectrum now too, and our it was like 40 for our upload. I was. Warrior attack slow, ground rogues flame, all units grant 5% attack speed. Yes. Stream was basically impossible, and uploading to YouTube was an and I think that's what's hurting us, is like within that window. I think I may have uploaded too much to YouTube. One of those. I want to do something different. I want to lay down a tank. I'm gonna put my vampire in the field. I may be hosing us. I'm probably hosing us. Okay, I'll put the archer back out there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. All right, Raiders. You know what to do. Drop those units. I'm gonna go and stir some boba. Oh, I hope I didn't burn it. So this is my random 2 cents, Anemius. As I was stirring my boba in the pot and looking out the window on a diagonal, I could see your plants that you are trying to, grow on the side of by the fence over there in their little planters. One of them is like getting a crap ton of light. I think instead of just rotating the plants on like, a 360, I think you should maybe play musical spots with them and maybe move them, because the one that's closest to like where the opening is in the fence is got a lot more sunlight than the other 3. And so I think that if you maybe rotated your plants, musical planters, they might start to even out a bit. I don't know. Just my thought. Again, I screwed up my beans from last year, so don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Well, so Sinemius has been like rotating them, but like a big lazy Susan just to put all your plants up. That would take up. I'm kind of just trying to strategically plant in like one section, trying to farm out only one section of the yard. Do you have data caps on your internet? I don't know. I don't know. scene. I don't know, I logged in wrong. Yeah. We got more boba floating to the top. They weren't all there. The one ginormous one I'm keeping. The other 3 are going to the pond. Oh. I gotcha. The ginormous one is the one that I'm like, maybe we should, like, pick him up and move it over and, like, move the other 3 down to the limelight. AFAIK New York is the only state in the U.S. that had them. Yet another reason to avoid living in New York. Ooh. And again, I only did a spring term college course. So, like, we had a spring term, which the same amount of information that they would cram into a normal semester, but they would give it to you in 1 month. And I did an abroad, like, studying art abroad, which took us, I think it was class art 245, 275, 245, 75. I think it was 245. I think it was 241, 75. I think it was an art history course. 245, I think, is where it was a small group of us. I think there's only a dozen, 12. And we went to New York with our professor, and so if Pokemon Go was a thing back then, oh my goodness, the hatchery of eggs that I could have. So much walking, so many art museums, all of the Chelsea museums, we went into all of them. I love artists as much as the next one, but oh my god. So many small Chelsea galleries. We went to, like, the MoMA and the big ones too, but all of the Chelsea are. All of them. Data cabs are rolling out in East Coast, largely in areas that only have single ISPs. These are all things I need to further look into. All right, I'm gonna go spur some boba. I can smell them. All right, they're simmering now, so 3 minutes, I'll have boba. Data cap on our upload is possibility, but I would have to check from home via app sucks. Well, and I just tried to get into their website too, and it told me you don't know any of the password information. Oops. Would they have mentioned it though? Melee units have 40% more damage. Melee units reduce 20% damage. And it's just recently. It's just literally the day that they said they reset my modem is when we started having all of these issues. All of these issues after they reset my modem. The day, the time lines up exactly. So I don't know what they did. Danger assassin units are untargetable for 3 seconds after killing an enemy unit. Let's just make melee units invincible. Boss battle. Oh, look at the little flapping fans. Oh, we want to get the gems, don't we? Yeah, so let's go this way. Yeah, we can go here, and we can go for this one here over here. But we won't go to this guy, and we won't go to that guy, and not here, not back here, not up here. All right, Raiders, place those units down. Exclamation point battle at any time. You need the link. It's a Dissy. Hiya, friend. Hello, Naughty Reaper. How are you doing? How can turning it off and back on breaking things? You were supposed to be the chosen one. You were supposed to fix all the Spectrum. What am I supposed to do without my internet? I'm paying you for service, not for uncertainty. Shake my fist at thee. I can smell the boba cooking. Yum. I couldn't get the honey open, so we used brown sugar. Look at all those units getting placed. Yes! 4 minutes on our dungeons battle. Aw, you two heckin' cuties today. Well, the 3 cuties that I have here. Oh, you can't see the little guy. The 3 cuties that I have are doing well. Right? Aren't you? Yeah. The 3 cuties are doing well. You guys almost got blinded by how white my thighs were. Sorry. Put those translucent airplane calling signals away. Net neutrality, FCC. Trickle down economics doesn't work. That's what I'm getting trickle down internet right now. All right. Now we're good. Got my bubble tea. Mmm. Infrastructure for profit. Okay. Now you've got my full attention. I got water on me somehow. I don't know how. Don't know why, but I like gave myself a bath. We had a blip. Blip. Why are you trying to choke yourself out? Do you want to hang out with us? You already have your emotes. Don't look down at the emote of your brother. You already have your emotes. Where are you going? Oh, okay then. Go down. I'm sorry. I thought you wanted to be held. My mistake. I misread the situation. Misread the situation. We got that diamond though. Look at now he's a different color. Oh, that's a diamond dragon. The ancient predator. Oh, protector. Who's dragon? That's just a diamond dragon because we got the diamond? Nice. And that boss, get it. Oh yeah, she's gone. She's gone. Boon room. Mr. Shock, I don't feel so good. Mr. Stark. Mr. Stark. Yeah, it was purified and paralyzed. Purified, paralyzed, and on a stick to be barbecued. Enemy units' move speed is gradually reduced the closer they get to tanks. Mage's fire will heal allies. Melee units reduce damage taken. Let's go with the tanks. Yes. Let's go. Ooh. 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 That's a lot of toads on the field. A lot of toads. A lot of toads. All right, Raiders. Let's do this. Exclamation point battle to pull up the link to our game. We are in dungeons. We're in dungeon level 19 right now. We're also drawing a little poopy puck. Some boba and some poopy puck. Now I want heal. I got mixed feelings about eel. Mixed feelings. I gotta be cooked a certain way. Oh my gosh, that was perfect the first time. It's the boba. Team Boba came through with that one. He's a little cutie patootie, isn't he? And we'll save it. Always save. We'll just leave this. And I am going to... While you guys put those units down. Oops, I got outside the lines a bit. Noticeable. Give me a paw. Now I do know that his paws are probably white. But we're just gonna coat everything with this gray for right now. Just a scribbling. I think I can even remove our sketch layer too from visibility. There we go. We'll save it. Always save. Just do a perimeter check and then I can just fill in. Oh, I see. That is going to be an issue with the wall. Okay. I draws. I draws, and then we'll go. And now he's all colored in. Oh, so cute and fluffy. Adorable. I would like to see what I did. All right, so I did just... Okay. Okay. How big of lines? Oh, and I did larger lines too for this. My inconsistency with my line art is driving me crazy. Eating grass. Hmm. Oh, that's on the wrong layer. That's funny. Face. I might be able to leave that. Just not completely satisfied. I only want to have to doodle this once, you know, and then we turn that into stickers and everything. So, like, I just want to make sure it looks perfect. Oh. One second, waiters. Hold on, I'm on a roll right now. think that's what we needed. Ooh, that ear is a little too thick. So far, good up to there. Alright, sorry, Raiders. Ooh. Going. Doing it. Boba for good luck. Very yummy. Very yummy. Or, as Rengoku would say,
business. Go back to your drinks.
oh my! Jedi business. Go back to your drinks. I wonder why that is. And collect. Go into the boons. Ranged units have 10% more damage. All units at 5% faster. We're gonna go with the range units. Sniffing. Sniffles. Ooh, and I don't see water attunement, so we should be good. Yeah, deals 100 increased damage to... Let's do it. So we will not be over here. We want none of that. We want all of these. We want the attunements from them. So don't even bother back here. Don't bother back here. If you're not going to walk through it, don't worry about it. There. So we're going to throw our units up in this area. Here. Look, I think I strategically did not get any of them. Gosh darn it. All right. So don't do what I did. Don't go in this center area. Because you want the attunement. Not to be like me. Ah, I thought if I went in the center I could... There you go. Those are the money areas. Those are the good spots, the hot spots. To get that 100 increased damage against all the green guys. Mischievous little one. And we'll make, just for the sake of wall. there. That way there's like a wall of some sort there, but I think like it should be a little bit more. Like that. Like an actual wall. You wouldn't have a wall be like bright blue. Maybe you would, Kitta. Didn't know you did this type of art. So cool. I have my bachelor's degree in art and design. I can do many facets of art. Believe it or not. We did a watercolor painting that we submitted for TennoCon. You can check that out on our Instagram. Actually, it's the first post. I pinned it to the top. All of our emotes I've drawn. Some better than others. It's always the case, right? I actually want to... If this is the color for the wall... I want to... Yes. And I am going to take my line art for the wall and make it dark blue. I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
I keep thinking about having a go at some emotes for a friend, and I was just wanting to check, do you draw them at high res and then shrink them to emote size?
I was thinking about having to go friends emote. So I draw them at the desired resolution that's recommended. So I think these ones here are 512 by 512. Now, what you've seen are some people will make an emote sheet, like a large piece of paper, and have a bunch of these little plotted out ahead of time. That way they kind of all go in tandem. Because I'm only doing my own, and I don't have to keep a bunch of clients' work together, I do them individually. Time for battle. Here we go. Ooh. We'll melee that werebeast. Yeah, I tried to. So it's actually like it's quite significantly away from my hand today because we've got nails on. But the compression gloves that we use for hand sewing were just too much compression for the moment. There was a lot of them. 100, we're melting through them quickly. It's those archers implementing the skeletons. Look at those skellies. Look at all those skeletons. Look at these little crystal skeletons. Little skellies. Get them. The skellies. And the skellies spawn from our common units, which is awesome because our common units then will respawn too next battle. Victory was ours. Let's keep it going. Boon room. Made it to 20. So I guess I would stop the finger marks. I use it more to make sure I'm a sweaty, clammy person to make sure that my hand glides across the The monitor. My boy. Oh, that was your boy, Blue? Mm-hmm. Grounded rogues, damage flying rogues, dagger assassins. Grounded rogues, damage increases for 20% every 4 seconds. Okay. 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 I mean, they're all kind of meh. Boss battle for 21. Oh. I'm a Sylvester too. Mm-hmm. It happens. It happens. All right, friends. Tuck in around the slime. Band together. It is Stream Raiders time. The slimes do have their own little boosters. Oh, what's this one do? What do you do? Gain 15% speed, times 2 damage, and take 50% more damage. Ooh, actually, don't go and F this guy. He's a jerk. Leave him alone. Yeah, we don't need him. We don't need him. Common units aren't reviving because it's dungeons. I thought we had a boon for it, though. I thought we picked up a boon. Or was it the common units have... When a common unit dies, nearby allies gain 100% attack speed and damage. That's what happens. I knew that we had something for our common units. There we go. My bad. Oops. 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 Fuck, what's your face look like? Fuck, I need to see your face. Here it is, Mom. Here it is, Mom. All right. I just gotta plot the points of white. Pause. We're gonna go up here and... White little ear. And then when you got wait, no, you let me see your face. Let me see your face. White around the eyes. And a little thingy on the forehead. And your nose. And your chin. And your face. So he does have one of these. It's not perfectly centered. Looks like he ate a bunch of milk. So it does... Hold on, we're gonna go back. We're not doing that one. We're gonna leave those marks because they look ridiculous when I draw them out, okay? I just realized something too. My bad. am going to just color this in. They're cute. He's just got a little cute little face. Little cute little face. All right. I don't want.
Oh, that just gave you a little chubby cheek. Look.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna. Oh. The markings are important, dang it. Thank you so much for that lurk. Puck's like, thanks for the lurk. I wish I could just pull the color from your nose. I need this color too. You got like a little poop stain on your face. Alright, we'll save our work. Don't call out my poop stain. They don't know about it. He is the cutest little marking. Don't call out my little poop stain. You guys are wondering why I saved that little brown. Oh, come on. Oh, it's still doing... I didn't switch over. That'll do it. Why isn't it working? Oh, that's a... I got a little poop stain that's right there. You guys can't see it because I'm never... And collect. I'm thinking I might do it where it's an actual and not airbrushed on where it looks like you just ate something, some candy. Vampire spawn a flying support. Ooh, what? Vampire spawn a flying support on the match start, which can heal and prioritize unholy units. Holy. Yes. Yes. Alright, so vampires, just know that upon the start of the match, you guys are spawning a unit of assistance. A unit for the assist. Flag bearers make us faster. Archers, you guys implement skeletons in enemies. Exclamation point battle to pull up the link to our game if you need it. And then for this, I am going to... We're going to remove... Alright, I'm so lazy. Erase. And we'll just, we'll paint it, we'll draw it on. gotta be a little darker for his nose, though. So cute, you could boop that snoot! Oops, I did that. Color guide. Which means that this is not where it should be either. Save. Always save. Puck, you ran away from me. It's like you didn't like me poking and prodding. Just trying to figure out your markings. I don't like it when it does that fuzzy line. Ah! I'm in the wrong spot for this. Oh man. I think I put it in the wrong. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay. Hold on, I need to... Gosh. There we go. Now that should be better. Oh, is it by itself? Okay. So precious. I need him to do his little paw. Puck, come here. Puck. Come here, I need to see your paws. I need to see your paws. It would be that paw. Oh, that's the interesting paw too. You don't even have all your toe. Oh man, we chose the interesting paw. So it goes back to the hand, but it doesn't take all the toes. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. We got the interesting paw for this. There's a bunch of lines that we'll end up putting on top of it. He needed a little reflective glow to make him look adorable. And you know it. That's a cutie patootie. Alright, Raiders. Let's do a little melee. I see a musketeer in the back, so we're gonna get you too. We're gonna make sure we boost that musketeer. Need to make that more organic of a paw marking. And then we're gonna have to erase. Oh no! Am I just drawing all over the place? I am. Oh no! Am I just erasing all over the place? Okay, alright. We're still okay. Two enemies left. Awesome. That's the furthest you've made in dungeons. I think we've made it to 23. 23, I think, is where our leaderboard had us at. So the next one. I think we've cleared 23. We have yet to clear 24th, level 24 dungeon. Archers have 2 additional range. Done. Mine died, but don't worry, I've got a second. All right, Raiders, we need to band together. We haven't gotten that lich. Flag bearers with their liches. Flag bearers make a 100% increase in speed. All right, while you guys place those units in, I'm going to check and see how we're doing. Can I pick up cupcakes? An hour and 33 minutes left. All right, keys. I can purchase those. We're gonna head over to my army. I don't think I can level up the werebeast though. Nope, info. Not enough candy or gold. It's gold. But that's nice. That's real nice. Store. I can now see where it's beneficial to have another archer. All the way up to 32. It's for dungeons. Take 1 of my units, shame on me. Take 2 of my units, shame on you. Wahahaha. Alright, I actually need the little one. Or do I have a photo of him? I think I have a photo of his face on my phone. I can just make this even easier. And I got this. Just I'm trying to find a cat photo. Cat photo in camera. I don't think didn't I just take a photo of Stitch's or Puck's face the other day? Oh, he was helping me. It's helping. Okay. So we are going to use the darker as my markings. He does have... Let's start with the paw. Let's just go easy mode. And he has a little darker... Ah! Puck, I would really love to see your paw. If you wanted to come hither. Puck, what are you doing? Stitch goes meow in response. Puck, what are you doing? Meow. Cat things. What if I did a treat? Puck, where are you? Puck, what are you doing? How come I don't see you anywhere? Here. I need to see your cute little paw, and I want to give you some treats. Oh. And then it comes back up the white. Okay. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Oh. Okay. All right then. I feel like I'm giving him tiger stripes. I got stripes! Oh, huh, that one actually doesn't go there. And this one is not there. Ooh, just kidding. I did that. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Gotta go back to the markings. Stupid. But speaking of markings, this one's not there. That's what I saw in its presence. I'm a tiger! That's what he's saying. Roar! Speaking, oh, look at that. All right, we're gonna do a range. I see all those archers. All my units are dead now, except my archer. Very cool. It happens. It's part of the... I see a lurk emote. I'm working on the lurk emote. I was trying to figure out which emote I thought would be most beneficial to get done first. One, I think we might be able to get the emote done today. And two, I feel like we have a lot of people that would use it. There's a lot of boons we haven't seen. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, Mighty Duck! Oh, Mighty Duck down. It happened. We got to 22. It happened. Our leaderboard. Yeah, we've made it 23. Floor 23. Well, can we buy anything with our cupcakes? That's the next question. No. 325 for the matcha mint warrior. Or the matcha monk. Well, while we've got all of you guys here, let's do some more dungeons. 8 days on dungeons. Good game, all. Wow, yeah, no, you were right. Wow, Beth, Marshall. 'Twas a good game. Now we gotta remember, we've got nothing. No boons at all. No boons. No boons. I'm going to start things off with the easy peasy archer on the field. Let's just keep it simple. Keep it hearty, everybody. Stack together. I do enjoy making it so we don't have enemies behind us, but with this map, it's inevitable. And it looks like he might have even... that's what has to happen. So this is gotta... Oh no, his eyebrows come up higher than the center one. See, that's not a good one. The eye things too, so I'm thinking that it might just work out better. Oh, that's a blurry photo. Let me see your little forehead. Oh, Puck, you're making this hard. You're not even in here and I'm complaining. I got a photo album with just Puck photos in it, so let's go to that one. Alright. That's a good picture of your face. Weird. 'Cause, yeah, it looks like... So let's... Out of curiosity, we'll get rid of that one. And we'll just throw up another one. So you have your nose here. And I see this bridge here. It's got a tiny guy that comes up through. And then they do come around your eyeballs. And then you have these big old little tufts up at the top. They come underneath your eye as well. And then they come down to your cheeks. Yeah, this one here literally goes like this. And this one here swoops it down. Organic animal markings. Gosh. Oh, we're gonna go here then, and I'm gonna take all this and we're going to scribble, 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 scribble. We'll redo it. 1 minute left until our battle. We did start a new dungeon. Not sure how I feel about that side face marking. Okay. We can just leave that off then for now. Get up here. One moment, we'll make this fast. Oh no. I said I didn't even. Oh, I just scribbled out of bounds. If I take this up. Not by too bad. Not by too much. Definitely scribbled out of bounds. Oh, I did up there too. This is way too big. Alright, we're gonna go like this. Too small. Sorry, hold on, I gotta... My cat's eyeliner is wrong. Okay. Let's melee. Go. Just, getting picky. But even then, I think that was too much. Continuing, we got our 2 keys. Going to the boon room. Level 1, done. Melee units have 10% more damage. Epic units have 30% more damage. Ground rogues, we're gonna go with melee units, because it's all melee units. And speaking of melee units, I'm gonna put a melee unit down. I'm gonna put a just Bazaka down. Raiders, come and hang out with me by these slimes. It'll be a good time, I swear. Just call the blue one Rimuru and we'll feel right at home. Alright, so let's see now, going back to the markings. He's got a bunch that come through here. It looks like he's also got... Oh, these are gonna be so cute. That one was too big at the bottom. And then these ones here in his forehead are very predominant. And we've got... making markings. Look up. Just cleaning my markings up on the cat. How are we looking? Looking pretty cute. Now I need to see what the side of his head looks like. Do I have one of those? Do you have markings on your ears, buddy? I can't tell from these photos. Oh. Yeah, nope, not like on the ears. And I think, oh, does he need like a little chin? Can't get it. Ah. All right, we'll save it. I need to put some pink in his ears. Save it. And then heading to the battlefield. Ooh, let's just make everybody's really fast. Go team go. Super fast. You waiting for the slime movie, Des? Yes, but what I'm really excited about is that Crunchyroll, oh no, it was High Dive. Just kidding. Yes. Yes, though. Oh, yeah, no, Crunchyroll is going to be putting Jujutsu Kaisen 0. That's the one that I was thinking of. The movie up in, like, the next month. So that'll be cool. I almost feel like there should be, like, a little collar or something on him. No. Alright. Collecting our keys. And it is almost 1. I was wondering why my bladder... It's probably because we've been drinking a bunch of boba. Paladins gain 1 nearby non-armored unit 50% defense and 10% max defense. Berserkers gain 100% damage after 30 seconds. Ooh, we're not in battle that long yet. Centurions grant nearby allies the ability to deal 10% damage to nearby enemies every 3 seconds. We're gonna go with Centurion. I'm gonna click yes. And you know what? I will be your Centurion, granting allies the assistance. How about that? Going to my armored unit. Ooh. Hold up. What do you do? Speed bust. 200%. What do you do, angry guy? Enemy attack speed reduced by 50. Range units receive 50%. Ooh, nope. Don't go by that one. What do you little happy guys do? Healing boost or... Nice. Okay. I want to go by these guys. Even though this green one's got, like, his eyes closed. Don't go by this one. He's a jerk. Like, really. Don't do it. This one's... I'm indifferent about that guy. You do you. Raiders place those units on the battlefield. exclamation point battle if at any time you do need a link to our game. I'm going to politely take a 5-minute break. Fingers crossed we don't lose connectivity like we did last time. When we come back from break, we'll work on adding the layers. I gotta clean up my layers, but gotta add some pink to the ears. I'm actually gonna go poke Puck right now to see what do you look like. But we need to add pink to the ears, and then we're going to do the shadows, and the wall will get some stuff too because it's and then yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We might actually get this done today. All right. Be right back. Exclamation point battle if at any time you do need a link to our game. I will see you guys in 5. Stitch stole my seat trying to say he said that he could draw Puck better than I was. Huh. The audacity of some people's cats. I tell you. Alright. Let's drop into the large screen since we're here. Coming on by. Ooh. Ooh la la. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. 3 skulls. Or 3 skulls. 3. Ooh. You know, we haven't used a good curse in a while. Boogity 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 boogity. We cursed him. Get him. It's an evil slime. Not a friend of Rimmerou's. Yours nor mine. This guy literally is just... Oh. Oh. That dark blue slime has got like the eyes, it was slanted like a mother hug, and then all of a sudden decimated that other evil slime. 4 keys, please. Synemia's just got 503 on the links. 503 on the links. Oh dang, I just got 503 on my own links too. I just got 503 across my whole entire website. Interesting. Squarespace, what's going on? Squarespace, what's going on? Oh, it's because I'm in my own browser now. I gotta turn myself on my website off. Interesting, Squarespace. Why you do that? Alright, it's good now. I just clicked on it and it gave me the rightful link. I had to literally log into my website. Forbidden chocolate. Forbidden access. It shouldn't have forbidden accessed you. It works now. It works now. But you caught me off guard. I was like, really? We haven't had a good broken website since like 2012. Ooh. You know what? It's probably been like 9 years since we've had a good broken website. At battle start, support units give nearby rogues 300 more moosey. I will say the one thing I've been able to hold down is a URL. Let me tell you, social media can crash and burn. I blame Spectrum for everything. Every 3rd attack with a ranged unit does an extra AoE hit. Whoa. On ranged unit, that's everyone. Oh, hold on, no. Ooh, the first arrow kills instantly. Oh! I'm gonna go, I'm going with the one for everyone. I am. Even though that archer just, oh. No, I think that was actually a Squarespace blunder. Because I know we good to go on payment with them. Wrath, a glitched wraith. We'll go by Centurion. Okay. Coming close, because the Centurions, they give the what? Grants nearby allies the ability to deal 10 damage to nearby enemies every 3 seconds. And remember, too, grant allies dealing 10 damage 3 seconds plus an extra AoE hit. If you're going to plop down a Centurion, let's try to space them out a little bit and encompass as many friends as possible to assist in dealing out that buff. That buff. I don't think there's too many of us where this is going to be too small of a space, but if so, please feel free to place your units into the abyss, the unmarked abyss that we have there. Click on where it says use potion, then pick a unit. Oh, Agreeby, how do I actually use the epic potion? Ah, yeah, so above, when your units display, down here, you're gonna notice that you can click on the potion, and then all of your units are like supersize me. You can place down a supersized me unit, and then your potions, because one thing to keep in mind too, do not claim your epic potions from your event rewards if you are full, because that cup will spill over and you won't get those ones that you just claimed. So a good little piece of advice too, make sure that if you are claiming any epic potions from events that you do not have. I'm full on potions right now. Well, if you wanted to use one, you would click on the potion, it would make all of your units supersized, and then you would select that unit to place on the battlefield. Skin giveaway. Yeah, okay, we'll do that right now. Since we're on this screen, I'm down. Let's do the skin giveaway. Some of you may have this because I believe I have it. Because I was around during the Shadow Flame event that happened a while back. Pardon. Because this is a partnership, because we are partnered, I was given this skin to give away. We will only be giving out one ticket per user, if you will. That makes sense. We're gonna run it like a 75 platinum giveaway. Is the verbiage I should have used first. And copy. And then I'm gonna come down here. One sleight of hand that I like to do is I ask that any giveaways that we have that you just politely are a follower of the channel. Easy as that. Follower of the channel. So, to make it unanimous, I just close down chat to follower only. I know it's very teacherly of me. But then there's less guessing and checking that we have to do later. So, my friends, do I have the giveaway? I do have it unlocked here, so let's throw it up. Ooh, and then I can also, hold on, we need to bring in, give me 1 second. I didn't have it on this screen. I didn't think I needed it, but now I know that I will eventually need this. Don't worry about this right now. That timer is lying. It's a fibster of such. All right, our giveaway for today's stream. Again, huge thank you to Captain TV and Stream Raiders for providing us with a Shadow Flame Werebeast full skin. We're going to start this giveaway. If you are a follower of the channel and do not have the Werebeast full skin that is being animated off to the side, exclamation point enter. Everybody gets one ticket on the house. You can exclamation point ticket to use it. Or if you already have it and or you don't want it, to each their own. Your prerogative. Pardon. Pardon. Let me clim. Every single time, that's all I think about. So let me get this out of the way there, and then it'll look better when we place over it. Trying to like find that wholesome spot. There's a wholesome spot for it. I'm gonna annoyingly now place my timer that I'm so excited about. Right over our giveaway space. That's the countdown timer for whomever wins to sound off in chat. So again, exclamation point entered to get in on the Werebeast skin. Huge thank you to Captain TV and Stream Raiders for providing us with the skin code that we can hand out to the community. Oh, I see that archer there. Centurions, yeah. You know what? We'll try to see if we can get as many Centurions to survive as possible. So I think I was able to get like 3 or 4, maybe 5. There's some smaller ones too. Oh, and I didn't even see the marble Centurion. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Valak is just a speed demon. Where did my... There we go. Go into the boon room. Epic units have 30% more damage. All units 5% more defense. All units 5% more attack speed. We're still low level, so we'll go with the attack speed. As we get higher, we'll make sure that we stack on those defenses. We also need to discuss why we are giving away a full skin, what we would like our next full skin to look like. I'm gonna drop that Centurion down. If you too would like to place your unit on the battlefield, exclamation point battle to pull up the link to our game, or you can choose to use the channel panels down below. And again, Centurion placement, if we could just not stack on top of each other. Giveaway's been only open for 3.5 minutes. We're gonna let it run for at least till 5. At least till 5, giving everybody enough time to place their unit as well as an exclamation point enter to get in. Giveaway is open to all followers of the channel. There is no, pardon, there is no Stream Raiders stipulation, if you will. And this is a Shadow Flame Werebeast. The AST. Now, do we have any friends in chat that need a Warrior Marble skin? I do still have 2 of the Warrior Marble skins, and those are the skins that roll across the map. Ooh, perfect. Wildbeth Marshall, fantastic. I'm going to use you as a delightful example. So this is the Marble Centurion skin, and what it actually does is it'll roll across the battlefield. There is a Warrior Marble skin. We had a bunch of codes that from all of our marble unlocking we obtained. We had a party. We've been giving a bunch of them away. I have 2 if anybody in chat needs one. Can I have the skin? Agreeby? Yes. Can you send me a whisper? I'm going to go dig the code up. If you could send me a whisper And then I'll plunk it down right in there. So let me see here. Yes, 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 it can be yours. A creepy wants one. Just want to make sure that I don't get to the wrong skin. Maybe this is it here. And I think, here, I think I found it, so I think I can get this whisper going to you. Congrats on asking for a Stream Raider skin. I'm gonna get the code now. Creepy. And I want to make sure that I get rid of or cross it out on my end. Awesome. And this was August 10th. Cool. Okay. Is the date on that right? Probably not. Today's the 10th. It's 8 to 10. I think I'm in September. Hey, at least I got the day right. Small technicalities, all right? It does say 9/10. I was like, it says 10. What are you screaming about? Get back to work on me, Mom! And that's it. All right. Agreeby, I sent you the skin code. I do have one more warrior skin code. Warrior marble skin code. Does anybody want it? It's a want, not a giveaway. So how many levels have you gotten up to? We've seen 24, but we did not clear 24. We've cleared 23. Redeemed it. Thank you very much. Ah, wonderful. I'm glad that it made its way to you. And again, we have one more warrior marble skin that I'm happy to give to a raider if you would like it. Warrior marble skin code. Already has a Dis Warrior. I like it. I like it. I don't want to take my Dis flesh suit off my raider, my unit. You'd like a skin, please? Alright. Splash the linguist. You get my last one. Yay! Oops, that's it. That just literally is not the right one. I got this. Alright, and then give me 1 second to copy the right one to you. I hope you guys have liked my messages that I sent you with the codes. I still wanted to make sure I was sending congratulations messages. Yeah. And then okay. And awesome. Oh, wonderful. I'm so happy that we got rid of just didn't want them to go to waste. What is it called? Shadow Flame. Werebeast, full skin code next. Battle time. As we battle, we'll then pick a winner for this giveaway. I've sent out some codes. We're good to go. Thank you so much for that follow, K Miller. So again, last call, exclamation point, ticket if you'd like to get in on the Stream Raiders Shadow Flame Werebeast. Apparently, I'm in September, even though we're only in August. Oops, but I got the date right. It is the 10th. So if you're filling out your checks for today, just make sure that that 8's a 9. Does anybody still write checks? Is that like obsolete? I still have a checkbook, but I don't remember the last time I used it. Interesting. I know that you need them when like setting up weird accounts. Ah, strange. Strange. I do just for fun of it. I mean, I have a checkbook too. I remember in middle school, part of our economics course was to learn how to balance a checkbook. I'm sorry, Kate. I did just give away all the marbles. Oh, you got a marble warrior skin already. You got one back when we did our party on the 22nd. It's that skin. I just had a couple extras. Oh, did I give away all my marbles? You guys are full of jokes. I was like concerned, like, oh my goodness, did you need one? we had marbles. They were rolling around in my pocket, and I just wanted to make sure that I used them. Go into the boon room. Ah, careful hunt. Melee units gain 30% defense when not attacking. Spiked armor. Melee units have 40% more damage. And Warpath. Berserkers. Grant nearby allies 50% damage, 30% attack rates, and 30% speed for 8 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. I don't know why, but that one just seems delightful. Barbarians, not even berserkers. It's barbarians. Oh, there's a little kitten on my knee. Puck, I gave you food. What do you want? You want head pats. I'm not working on the head pat emote just yet, though, my friend. Oh, we're going this way. Can't place it there. I know I didn't mean to drop it. Oh, we're going over here. And not over here. Not over there. Not over here. Not over here either. That's not going to be beneficial. Not over here. That's not going to be beneficial either. But we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. I'm going to even make this a little bit more. Swoop. Boop. All right, Raiders. Let's take on the giant snake. I'm going to close up this giveaway. My jokes are like boomerangs. They fly over your head and hit you. Right, they do. Oh! All right. Let's, exclamation point drum roll in chat. We're gonna pick a winner for our Werebeast skin. The code, at least. Yeah. That, you know what you get it. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Alright. Winner for today's Shadow Flame Werebeast skin is Agreeby! And you're supposed to say your name that way. Agreeby! You just didn't know it. Agreeby! Alright, Agreeby, you have 45 seconds to sound off in chat, or the skin code will go to somebody else. Did you see me use? I got my timer. 36 seconds. Oh, you made it. I mean, it's not like an, oh, you made it, but like, yay, you made it. I will stop my timer now. All right, Agreeby, I'm gonna whisper you again with a different wonderful code. Now, the code that I am sending you does have a 30-day, like, use it sooner than later. Don't just sit on it, because that code that I just sent you, these special, super special codes do expire. Super secret special codes do expire. Agreeby! Congratulations. Awesome! Giveaway is closed. We'll be doing another giveaway for, well, I have another Shadow Beast and some other things that I do want to give away to you guys, but we're gonna hold off. Not today, and I'm thinking what? In the coming weeks. In the coming weeks. I gotta plan it out. I gotta plan out the festivities. You know me. I like a good reason to party. Alright. Back to Stitch while you guys toss those units down for us. We're gonna add pink to his ears after I got done chasing him around the house. I hear you yelling. Why are you yelling, sir? And so it's not all of his ears that are pink, so I'm just going to... Nope, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do... They're talking to you, Puck! That is not how you talk to a cat. You know that. That's how Clem talks to his cat, though. You know Clem owns a cat. Come on. If Clem doesn't own a cavat, then this world is just poop in a handbag. Exactly. Alright, let's see how off I am with these ears. I like that one. I don't like this one. There. So much better. Let's zoom in a little bit. I really like the second year we did. Let's clean you up a bit. It looks like a nose, and this is the nostril. Because I saw that, I needed you guys to see that too. Nostril ears. Now I gotta fix that. Oh, I didn't do that. I mean, I did, but I didn't mean to. Stop it! I don't know what's happening. Oh, the features. Features. Oh, I was scrolling with the wheel. Still learning. I'm still learning. I'm gonna put the remote down before I hurt myself. I'm gonna also save my work. Always save your work. All right, I'm over here. We got some friends over there. I'm gonna make the friends over here super fast. It's gonna be the fastest average chicken song we've ever seen, heard, and or endured. Are you sad? What's wrong? Why are you sad, Pup? Do you want to show us your face? 'Cause that's what I'm sad about. I don't want to show you shit. so cute. I think maybe I opacity it to like what, 50? 60 maybe? Oh, we got this. Drink the boba. Oh, you're going blue next. Okay. Every time an artillery gets a kill, it gains 20% distance one range up to 4 times. Archers have 400% increased fire rate for 3 seconds every 9 seconds. Melee units gain 50% damage. Gain 50% damage when epic units get a kill. They become invincible for a second. We're gonna go with the archer. How much plat have you dumped into ribbon mod slots? Me? Quite a bit. I need those ribbon mods. I got the same color as ooh, that's gonna be exceptionally bright and wonderful. Microsoft again just wasted 4 hours of my day by doing stupid stuff in an auto-generated script. All right, I am going to put my ranged unit here. Let's not go here. Let's not go up here. Let's place those units all in here. We gotta stop these portals. Stop the portals from pooping out enemies. I am now officially up to 120 plat today. Ooh, in just ribbon spots? You know who should be getting a buttload of plat as well as a Cora Prime? The winner of our giveaway from yesterday. Not yet, it's only 1:30, but like after 2 o'clock. Yeah. So cute. I'm not sold on the eyes, but I think they'll be fine. For how tiny it's gonna be, you know? Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, let's go to the wall. I am going to... Fuck, don't. I see you. No. I would like... Oh, no, that's not the color I thought I was picking. And then with this, I'm gonna take it and do an addition. like that bottom one. I don't like that all of them are there. Ah. Yeah, so I don't like this one. I think this is gonna be what I want instead. Yes. That's what I like. Save it. Right? You just want Puck to want to be held. We just want to see you, little buddy. Stop trying to bite things. Just take a nap. Take a nap. I'm going to drop a shadow on top of everything. I'm gonna do it in straight black. I can change the opacity later. Just so I can see where I'm drawing. I'm gonna drop it down to say like what, 75? Keep it at normal. Normal size. We'll bring it down to like 30. And then... Ooh, look at those werebeasts. I got you, werebeasts. There's that melee. I didn't mean to do that, but I did it anyways. You ever have a moment where you're like, I wonder where I put the poop? I'm wondering that right now. There it is. I was like, I wonder where I put the poop. I'm just wondering where its little face markings were. We're gonna call this one the poop marking. Duh. Poo. I'll also know that it means nose. Collecting. Go into the boon room. Range unit fire rates increased by 10%. Warrior attack slows nearby enemies' movements and speed. We'll go with the warriors. None of these are really great this time around. We got skeletons and everything last round, real quick. This go, they're making us work for it a little bit. With that being said, I'm going to drop an artillery on the field. What does this guy do? All nearby units are blinded for 2 seconds. Oh, when he does weird things. Armor units have 50% reduced attack speed, but they're chain lightning when they attack. Alright, my friends. Exclamation point battle again. We are getting our dungeon on. Join us. We'll see if we can best our leaderboard score of completion. 23 dungeons we've cleared. Couldn't get that 24th yet. And time to place shadows on Puck. Let me see where for Stitch's emotes we went with shadow placements. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay. What about... Okay. Just trying to see how we have currently been doing shadows. On the face, I do try to keep it... Yeah. Thank you so much for that lurk. I'm working on the lurk emote right now. We'll start down here. So I'm gonna go with a light source going top down. Usually I kind of like go on a little bit of an angle. Get that toe in there. This one just a little bit. Not much. Not much. We'll leave that all alone on the side wall. Now, so that we know that we are lurking, in fact, I would like... We'll do that one last, because that's a dramatic one. What if I just leave it at 50? Doing a paw shadow across his face. Going up and over. We'll leave those alone. Oh, I see a spot that I boo. Head down here. I missed a spot there. Shadows. We'll save and then see how we did. Saving our project before we jump into battle. A little bit of range bonus on that one. What do you guys think? How's it looking? Nine keys, you say. Let's collect. And what's our boon gonna be this time around? All units spawn a skeleton warrior on death, captain, and epic spawn one more. That's what we wanted, thank you. Oh, and the healer with the infinite range. That came too. Oh, so good. Let's do it. Drop those units on the battlefield. Exclamation point battle if you need the link to our game at any time. We are rocking out some dungeons right now with friends. Zoom, zoom. Huzzah. At the same time, we are working on our subscriber emotes. What if I remove... Oh, I went really light with the shadow. Okay. Like exceptionally light. Mm-hmm. But what if we... just want to see what it would look like. And then we will... Oh, it's choose. Oh. I think that if I were to do that, I want the lines. No? No, we'll save that for a different one. Some cute little pink cheeks because he's a little guy. I think it does need something there. So let's give it a shot. I can dilute these too, as much as I want. Nice. I'll remove it from the wall, because nobody blushes on top of the wall. He's just like, I'm here. Just hanging out. I see you guys. What do we think? Bubbles. Cobra bubbles. Now my question. If we were... That's what I need to drop in here. I need to drop my color code in here. That way I can just pull.
Laker Belly just resubscribed for 12 months. Disfus logo, Disfus hype.
12 months, Lockapelli. Oh man, let me add it to let me add that during my breaks. I have made because we're going to be fixing the acoustics in this room, which means removing my whiteboard behind me on the wall, so I'm gonna have a whiteboard on the door. I found a fun way to show my thanks and to shout out everybody for their awesomeness. So I'm gonna add you to my credit reel. 12 months. Wow. 12 months. One moment, stream writers. Just doing a little bit of updating. And then we will save it. Cool. I did it. Thank you so much, Lockapelli, for that 12-month resubby. Dang! Alright, with Pit Puck staring at us, I look over at the monitor. I'm like, oh, little guy, so cute. Let's place another archer bonus up there for those ranged. We'll get our skeletons on. Look at us. We stayed out of the range of those scary balls. They didn't get us. They didn't stun us. Ha ha ha. Who's rogue is doing work over here? Splash, you're gonna take on that fire trap all on your own. Get it. Average Chicken Song is like, oh, I see you. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help. There you go, friend. Oof, it's a long walk. Nobody wants scary balls. Nobody wants scary balls. 10 keys, though. Now that's something we all can get down on. At battle start, Flag Bearer gives 100% damage boost to the closest nearby ally for the battle. All units gain 10% more damage, defense, speed, and healing. Legendary units. Yeah, we're gonna go with all units. 10%? Heck yeah, give it to us. I've got the right name for that. Splash! Takes on the fire. With the Kawa, you just cowabunga it into the fray. I'm gonna put my artillery. Let's do a little bit. My thinking voice. Just doing a lot of thinking. Doing a lot of thinking. Friends, it's time for battle. Exclamation point battle in chat to pump the link to our game. So the reason I went and pulled that extra layer here is so that we could... I didn't want to do that to do what I want. Oh, because we can't write there, but we can write here. Oh, and let me see. How did I do our raid text? Oh, I put it into GIMP. I forgot. Do we want it to say text on the side? Do we need it to say text on the side? And you know what I'm thinking too? As we do this, and I'm sitting here going, that wall, let's duplicate it. At the same time, I'm gonna take this. And I wonder. Have them hide behind our color. Kinda like it. And if it's too bright, we could do like an off of it. Let's see here. And then that would leave for lurk text on it. Oh. I feel like we should leave it blue because that's what Puck's collar color is. That the blue does look best, but I do like putting the letters. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I undocked them. There we go. Didn't mean that. Didn't mean to undock them. Screw work. I'm done. Going to play Warframe. I'm out of this. She said, "Oh, you guys just saw one of my tattoos." I don't think I've ever shown. I just was like, "Whoa, what's that blue thing in the corner?" I was like, "Oh, that's me. I'm the green one." We're gonna file, and we are going to export. Save. Oh. No, then. I want to save it as... Sure. Actually. Is there an SVG? A TIFF? There is a TIFF. This is just going though to Twitch, so we'll just save it as a PNG for now. We'll save it. That's what we'll do. Just save it. And I'm gonna come around here. Ooh. Oh, he's cute. Oh, that's a cute one. I just pulled it up to see what it would look like with like the background. Make sure I didn't draw out of the lines, but I do see there is a little area that I need to clean up. It's like by his ear, but all right. Oh, look at those werebeasts. Speaking of werebeast, it's right here. You see that? Yeah, you do. Go to his face. We'll make sure that's not anywhere else. Nope, that was the only spot. And then we will do an export. PNG, lurk, we'll go yes, yes, yes. Then we're also going to do a file, and we are going to save as our Krita format. Collecting our keys. It is fixed. Okay. Ranged units. Fire rate is increased by 10%. All units gain 5% more healing. Epic units have 30% more damage. We haven't really come across a good healing one, so we'll pick up that right now. This kitty is food. A little poop stain on his mouth. It's there. Where is he? Where's the little poopster? He's like, can you stop calling Puck? I don't want to see him all the time. All right. Here. And here. And not here. Nor here. Not in those places. Places, spaces, no. All right, Raiders, in 20 seconds, it'll be your turn to place your unit onto the field. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add this emote to our channel. Sorry, feet. Go to settings, channel stuff, brand, schedule, featured content. Give me the good stuff. Give me the emotes. So let's see here. We're gonna take this emote. We are going to. I got a spot open. Yep. Just upload it there. Drag and drop. We can do that. Lurk, Emote. Ah! Emote attribute. Oh, it's me. Please support your community of artists by uploading an emote you are saying that you believe, to the best of your knowledge, that you have the right to use and share on Twitch. Copy. Not a butthole. No buttholes at all, even though his face sometimes looks like a butthole. So my friends, if I'm not mistaken, if we do a refresh of your screen with me, there should be an emote. Oh, it's not lurking, not there yet? Tier 1 lurk emote has been added. I just don't see it. But I added it. DISFUSL. Nope, it hasn't been approved then by the, but I added it. We have 3 spots open. One will be the head pats. I had them all written down of what they were going to be. I just can't. Oh, we wanted to do one with a heart, or yeah, like a dislove. I'm really solid about our follower emotes. And our tier 1 and tier 3, I love those ones as well. I got 3 more emotes to draw. I got 1 more bit emote to make up. But I want to fix all of the emotes with the pink hair, and I want to change it to normal hair. We'll keep everything else the same. I just want to throw some different hair on it. Yep. Hopefully soon. We'll be good to go. All right. Heading on over here. Let's... 1 minute left on there? All right, awesome. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. It's loaded. Emote attribution. That can be used to assign emotes themselves, tagging in an artist's Twitch channel anytime someone clicks on the emote. Ah. Copy. So I need to... This is new stuff. This is new stuff to me. So add these then to the emotes. Oh, gotta love all the extras. Alright, so we're going and adding emote attribute, whatever it is. Whatever it's telling us to do. We're doing it. I swear, I'm doing it. D-I-S-F. These ones too. D-I-S-F. D-I-S-F.
Works.
Whoops. Look. Alright, I think that worked. Yay! There it is! Oh, look at how cute he is! All right. That's adorable. That's adorable. I will add it to our lurk command now. And so then if we do if I throw up a lurk, there it is in the back. And then I have a lurk. What does I want to see when that oh, there it is right there. Lurkers. Okay, cool. I just scrolled up a little bit. Lurkers are always welcome. Yup. Okay. Explosive assassin, melee, and bombers. We're gonna go with melee for everyone. Yes, Oh, too cute. Exhausted. Oh, you had a little. You did a lot of work, didn't you, little book? Hiccups. Raiders, if you would like to assist with battle, place your units down. Let's get these little rolling die underneath our control. This look, and save. Save. We'll see what happens of that. Wonderful. They saw that our emote, our emo. That's funny. Again, Raiders, if you would like the link to our game, !battle in chat, or you can use the channel panels down below. Well, I just whacked my remote out the way. Cha! And then I should... Introducing moments. I don't know what that means. Cool. I think we did a, yeah. Yeah. All right. There is no way I am going to be able to hold my bladder any longer. I am significantly doing the bathroom dance. For sure. So give me a moment. I am going to just flip us on the be right back screen. I will be literally right back. I'm doing a leg shake. Put those units down. Oh my goodness. Now I definitely need to put my the artist glove back on because my hands are sticky from the water. From the water when I wash my hands. I'm amazed more people don't know how good Orin can I use on Warframe. Can't say it's one of my go-tos. Shake a leg disc. I had to, like, there was no way I could sit here any longer. The boba going right through me. In other news, I'm running out of units in Stream Raiders. We are at 12. Yeah. Ooh. All right. I am going to drop us into the large Stream Raiders game while I save and fumble around with my Kree quickly. I need the next emote we're going to be working on. Let's create a folder for the stuff we just did. A lurk folder. And we're gonna put all this in there. And I'm going to take that out. And I believe this is... But what I should do is drag and drop what we just did. Let's actually just copy the first page. And edit. Copy. I'm gonna give me 1 second. Paste. Paste as, why can't I do layer? Edit, copy, edit, paste. Okay, that works for me. Just a paste. Nope. What I annoyingly want to do is drop this for color references into here, insert as a new layer. Yeah, perfect. And then we're gonna save this. Sorry, you guys can't see the fumbling that I'm doing over on this end. All right, but I swear I am ready to go. Raiders. Let's give haste to our center group of friends. I'm on the other end. She needs a litter pan. Luckily, the bathroom is literally on the other side of this wall. So it was quick. It also makes it very fortunate when we do our SFX stream and I need to like wash my hands or see a mirror to see what the heck I've just glued to my face. What is the candy lollipop reward thingy from? The candy pop reward thingy? Candy pop. You mean the keys that we get? You use your keys to unlock a shinobi. Or fun things. I'll show you. I'll show you once we finish this and jump in the next one. Oh, I know. We're gonna collect 10 keys, go to the boon room. Oh, a lollipop when you spend your keys in... Lollipop? Oh, it's for the sweets thing maybe then. Epic armored units attack an enemy First arrow fires kills instantly. At battle start, support units grant rogues 300% movement speed. We're gonna go with this. Insta-kill. Insta-kill. Oh. Fire, you do what? To ice attunement. Water, you do what? To fire attunement. Is this water? It is water. So we really don't want any of the attunements. Again. Okay. Right? That, okay, goes out to here. You go this far. I guess we could just... Y'all. Just to be safe. Alright. I did it. Place them down. Alright, so we are talking about the event. Let me head back so we can check things out. Ooh, it's cupcake time, right? So if I go to features, I can claim my cupcakes. Yay, delicious. But 145, I want to get that matcha monk. You could have just gotten like a skin of some sort. Shinobi. So with our keys that we are getting from our dungeons, that Shinobi cursed skin, you can also use it to contain Shinobi scrolls, gold tokens, and a chance for the Shinobi skins. Artillery, you can get more of these scrolls as well for 200. I'm thinking I'm gonna spend a couple. I'm using 10. Oh, that was a good choice. So this is what you're talking about. These are your tokens. For events, you get tokens. So I've got 2 tokens, and if I went to my campaign, you'd notice that your token progress may have increased or you may have advanced in a tier. So because we are in the Swords and Sweetery, Stalled, whom had said the, I think it was Stalled that was, yeah, Swords and Sweet. Those little lollipop circular tokens advance you in your tiers here, where you can get scrolls or gold or skins. So let's do it again. Let's click on it. Ooh, more Shinobi skin. Or Shinobi scrolls and gold. I like candy. 2, 3 more. Oh, wow, this is really good. My Shinobi says we can advance. And I'm like, yes, let's do this. Shinobi down. My Shinobi is not wearing its skin. Hold on. What, the Shinobi? He's gonna be the farthest. Oh, you are wearing it. You just don't wear it? Okay. That makes sense. I just wanted to make sure that you were wearing your skin. The basketball. Sports. First anniversary. Okay. I got the Entombed. I've always had a thing for Egyptian, like, pyramids and the stuff that you would art. It must have taken so much time to carve. And like, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it all. So I left the tomb guy on there. The book is one of my favorites. Werebeast, as of right now, is my favorite. Marble Saint. Oh, he's too cool for school. Oh, look at that one. He's got a little flipped out hair. Oh, man. Bustas. There's the Cyber Buster. We gave away a Cyber Warrior, I think it was, last month. Trying to click you, bottom. I think I've been in front of the screen for too long. You're trying to click on mine. I don't want to see this. I want to go to mine. Oh. My bad. Wrong browser. Like I said, I do that all the time when I'm watching my friends' digital art streams. I'm like, well, hold on, what's this? I'm like, oh, I can't drag your drawing screen. That's correct. Is there a bugoid that looks like a bee? I don't have a bugoid that looks like a bee. What I have is I have a flying rogue that looks like a butterfly. And then my vampire kind of looks like a bug too. A bugoid vampire. Asking for friends. I honestly, some of these skins were early on and we didn't get as many or progress as far through the events as you, so like you can see here, like these are from the same event. So like slow and steady. Now the Mystic Vampire looks like a vampire bat. I think that the bugoid vampire is a mosquito. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Heading into the battle. Only 36 allies. Oh, okay. That like, whew. 62 allies. Oh, they just all spawned at the very last minute. I like it. I'll take it. I'm really excited that we managed to get one full emote done. I like this. I like this a lot. It takes a little bit to get used to when you stream Monday through Friday, if that's not what your normal schedule is. But yeah, no, I'm digging it. We got about a half hour left of stream. We did have that hiccup at the beginning. About a half hour. Our stream will end today around 3 p.m. Also, if we end stream around 3 p.m. and we are still doing our dungeons, we'll pick back up with our dungeons tomorrow afternoon. It'll probably be tomorrow late morning. I know that I've got us scheduled to stream at noon tomorrow. We probably are start a little bit earlier. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait until noon, but I wanted to stream later in the day to try to catch some of our community members that we don't traditionally see in the morning. And then Friday will be a morning stream as well. We're going to end this week upstairs. Thursday and Friday will both be upstairs. Tomorrow is going to be working on our thorax. A little furry butt, if you will, for our moth. And then exactly, because Friday we are going to be working on what I have noted in the Discord. I'm not going to tell you. You may already know because I commissioned Widescreen John's assistants with it. I sent them my STL files to print for me because my 3D printer is still in its shipping box. I know, don't judge me. Still in its shipping box. Trying to clear off. We had to get the kitchen table upstairs. The kitchen table now is upstairs. It's been a decade. Synemius and I have finally had 2 dinners at a kitchen table. We have never owned a kitchen table. Never owned a kitchen table until 2 days ago when we finally, because we got a kitchen, we had to fix the kitchen table. That's how we wound up with the really nice kitchen table from the family. Synemius had to clean it. 2 days. We've had 2 meals on a kitchen table. Watch out, world. If that's not adulting, I don't know what is. No cell phones, no TV, just looking out the window. The cat feeder is also on the kitchen table, so it's kind of like we eat with our children. No. We've had a mattress for a while. I like to sleep. We used to use a coffee table until I broke it. I helped a little bit. I helped a little bit. I helped pick things up and put things down. Cinemis and I had to switch tasks since they had the upper body strength for like to drill and to socket everything into place. I just lifted things up like She-Hulk and held them into place, and why they got everything perfectly hole lined up. A lot of the holes were stripped because it is an antique piece of furniture, heavy, like 6 trees took to make this table type of situation. But yeah, I took a page out of Cinemi's book. I just picked things up and put things down. When we go to conventions and people go, oh, you know, they'll ask me questions and, you know, what do I do, yada yada yada, and then they'll turn to Sneemius and go, so do you do any of it too? His response: I'm here to pick things up and put things down, and to make sure that I don't fall on the ground, for sure. Which sometimes is a bigger task than we want to give them credit for.
Wow, Beth Marshall just subscribed.
Oh, wow, Beth Marshall, let me push you in our... Oh, yay! Thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate it. Go to the overlays, add you to my credit reel. Many thanks, many thanks. There's a new lurk emote that you can dabble in. Feel free to throw that up. Nice. We also do have a subscriber section in the Discord where there is a subscriber conversation section, as well as a area where I do subscriber only giveaways, because we travel around to pop culture conventions, be them horror, comic, or anime. I like to pick up some swag from my visits and my appearances and give them away to you guys. I know not every fandom that I select you guys, you know, jive with, but some of them are home runs and you know it. Speaking of which, I need a couple more giveaways. Oh, I got a sneaky idea too for subscriber giveaways coming up. Show of hands in chat though. How many of you enjoy horror? Horror. We got any horror or gore fan? I mean, obviously I know you guys are all gore fans because you like our SFX streams, but horror, you guys are okay. Because I was debating, I'm like, would there be any interest in like horror items if I could find Adam's Family, or better yet, instead of thinking like movies, but thinking of more of like a Elvira, Mistress of Darkness, you know, or Adam's Family, like the classic horror movies. Okay, so there is some. I'm still gonna pick up our anime and Comic-Con stuff, but we've got that. I've got a cosplay guest appearance coming up at a horror convention, and I'm like, my community want any of this? Because like I think some things are cool, but just because I think it's cool doesn't mean you guys do. Not I, but I do like haunted homes. I've got a thing for haunted homes too. I can't stop giggling though. After the years of working on costumes and doing my own face prosthetics and makeup and gore and like knowing the ins and outs, the only thing that will turn my stomach or like make me cower in like, is an open wound. Like a realistic or like a real opened laceration where you can see bones. That I can't do. I can't do that. Like, oh my gosh. I'm feeling faint. Oh, I'm not gonna be Elvira, though I thought about it, but not for this convention. This is going to be my first time without my normal hands-on deck at a convention. So I have thought about Elvira, Mistress of Dark, only because her and I are the exact same height. And I did last month just learn how to make her wig, because if you can't make Elvira's wig, what's the point? You cannot create the voluminous wig. You don't want to have a voluminous wig at the hotel and then by the time you get to the convention floor you are flaccid. No one wants that. You want that thing to be up and voluminous. Finally figured out how to do that. Pollen count is high. Oh no! Smita's sneezing again in Fortuna. Multiple people have made comments about that. Multiple people have made comments about that. Now, Fortuna, I've told you guys since the last update, it looks like global warming is afoot. Elvira is just a dress. So yes, she is on my list. For this convention, we're looking to do one of the Dark Nurses from Silent Hill. I thought it would be cute to have a flashlight or a lamp on my desk or like on my table. That way kids, I may not like children, but like I can interact with children, you know, like patrons could pick up the light, shine it on me, and I could do like the creepy, it's gonna be warm, it's easy. I'm gonna wear flats with it too. So like I just gotta think, because I'm going to be in a new environment and I'm not sure how security or like where my booth is situated. They did say that they were gonna try to put me next to Twisted, because like, you know, and that would be great because like, hey, I know you guys, and if anything goes down, you guys will be like, ho ho ho, leave this alone. So we're just trying to pick things that when I'm in an environment that is foreign to myself, I'm good to go. I am secure in what I'm wearing. There is no way that somebody else can put me in a discomfortable position. Yeah! Elvira has certain attributes which aren't average. She's hilarious. I could be my snarky, sarcastic self at a convention and just be in character. Cause you know, like, when I go to conventions, I'm at work. And so you're at work. You're presenting a professional variant of yourself, but I could be a little more jokeful and sarcastic with an Elvira on. Yeah, the eyelashes. Definitely the eyelashes. Great set of boobs in that dress. I mean, that is one of like, how do you strap those things back up to make them look like you're 16, you know, 21 again? How do you defy gravity? I'm at work and I'm playing Warframe. Shh, Dr. Evil, you're gonna get caught slacking. If your boss calls me, I'm gonna be like, Doctor who? They have a skin pull liquid? That sounds horrible. I've tried, because beauty is pain, I've tried the ones where like you stick them and you're supposed to then like pull them up and then stick them to a higher part of your like chest. What they don't tell you then is like it then like pulls down. To let you guys all know, for Elvira, I have already been shopping around for support systems for when the time arises. There is a support brassiere support system that without being visible. What a weird conversation. I wish I could say this was out of the normal for us, but gives other shoulder shoulder boulder folders. I have never heard that. Okay, so if you guys have watched, what is it, The Record of Ragnarok? It's an anime on Netflix. Aphrodite has two stone men that each one of them, there's one dude on one side of her and one dude on the other, and they hold up her boobs for her. That's a Record of Ragnarok! I kid you not, guys. Watch it all. Even when like some of the abilities from the gods like blast air everywhere, the boob physics that they gave her, it's almost like they called Katakawa and was like, so Katakawa, let's talk about this boob jiggle physics that you got, because we're gonna need one, but only for one character. Oh man, I'm bringing tears to my eyes. Oh, what are we doing? I'm sorry. I forgot that we were playing a video game. I got sidetracked by shoulder boulder holders. Oh gosh. I'm still in season 1. We just watched the fight with Adam. There are some good fights later. Just shoulder boulder holder. That broke me. You volunteer for the Aphrodite cosplay. I'll take one for the team. I'm not gonna lie. That would be taking one for the team, because I kid you not when I sweat like a sinner in church. Kid you not. You think it's all glamorous, and then you'd be like, ew, you said you'd hold it. Sweat and all. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. That's how I lose friends. All right, we will not be using the blue because we've already used that. We're actually going to use, for the bed, we will use my color. Oh, too funny. I haven't had a good laugh like that in a minute, so thank you. Ooh. Have to use it, right? Because you don't understand, there's gonna have to be some prep. You're gonna have to have like a strong arm and everything, because those statues don't falter. The last thing you want is like one boob here and the other boob here. Arms are heavy. Boob on my hand and I want spaghetti already. Yes, we're fighting Jerry in his mirages, his colognes, and his, what? He's got image. An image, how lame. Boring, Jerry. Boring. Jetty the Wizard. Oh, gosh. That was too good. Too good. I think I want to airplane his ears a little bit. I like the hand placement. Ooh, I don't like what I did there. Let's redraw this then. I want to make sure that we go all the way to the outside edge. Unless we want it to be like a severed hand, like it. Is that what we want? Do we want to make this an it hand? So we could... Ooh, that's too big. Severed off. No, that would be weird. I know. Actually, we might need to, though, if we want to turn everything into a sticker. No, I guess some of them will just be square then. Oh, that was so shaky. Because I do want to airplane the ears, I'm not going to worry about doing those fingers. Whoa. It's moments like this where you guys are like, oh. She's done life drawing studies. Oh, she's better at drawing hands than she is cats. Close your mouth when you're talking to me. So true. What's it to ya? I might not need those. I don't think I'm gonna need this one. Get them. Jerry, bye! Bye, Jerry. Not today. Jerry, Harry, and Larry. 10 keys. Going to the boons. Melee units become untargetable when adjacent to ally armored units. Common unit dies, nearby allies gain 100% attack speed and damage for 3 seconds. Healers have 100% reduced speed but can heal from any range with fast. Yes. Yes, we're gonna need heals. Yes. And go into the battle. I wonder. Smarter, not harder, right? That's what we want. So I bet you I could just trace his ears from the first one. Ranged units mark enemies with attacks. Marked units take 100% increased damage. Okay, let's mark them. Mark them and take them down. We can go from both sides, but we will leave the god alone. We don't need to go talk to that god. Nothing good's gonna come from it. We know this. All right, so this is going to be our last dungeon of today's stream. I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. This is going to be our last dungeon, and we're respectfully cleaning up. I do want to... I've got a meeting that I want to try to not play phone tag with. So this little puck here. Let's use you. I am going to layer. I want to mirror it horizontally. I want to, let's see here. So it is, I did get them drawn the right way. I want his ear to come out this way though. I just want to trace one of the ears I've already drawn, so I'm going to. Smarter, not harder. Tomorrow we will be playing more dungeons. Don't worry. I know that was a concern of yours. What does it have us at? I've kind of given, I don't even know where. Oh, okay. Rocking still. I like it. There it is. Yeah, and then I'm gonna airplane the ear the other side too. Layer.
Granny for 1812 cheered Dex 200 type of fun stream.
Oh. Randall, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are getting ready to end stream. We got one emote done. I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that fact. The lurk is ready to be used. Trying to give him his little airplane ears that he gives me when I go to pet him. So we'll just quickly draw this over here. Have a wonderful day, Randall, if you are venturing out. I just got a notification that in 5 minutes there would have been a Warframe International stream if that was something that was still happening. I want them to be rounded. There. Oh, hold on then. That works. And we will save our work. A little broken right now. He looks a little evil. It's fine. He's supposed to be evil. Evil Schmeevil. Save. And for our last battle, we'll head over to the big screen. Alright, my friends and raiders, for our level 16 battle, we've got 69 allies on the field. Perfect way to end this. Perfect. Some werebeasts. Oh, I like them. Here you go, my little werebeasts. Oh, I can't get you all. I can't get all the puppies, but I can get more of the puppies this way. And puppy power. Get them. And while this battle rages on, I'll do the good thing roll. Get ready to find a streamer to raid. Oh, look at this. I know exactly where we're gonna go. In 3 minutes, we're gonna go to Captain TV. We'll actually just throw up a host for them. If you guys don't want to go over to the weekly Captain TV, you don't have to. But it's there. But we'll host them. Yeah. Yeah. Emote designing is what we did today. Opening up our boons. We'll select the boon too this time. Tanks deal 10% damage to nearby enemies. Support units grant 15% more. Armored units deal 30% more damage. We're gonna go with an all armored units. Yes. And we will dive into this battle tomorrow, starting at least at 12 p.m. I might be on sooner. We'll see. It looks like all of our issues stopped around noon. What is this time here? Last 11:47. So maybe we'll be good afternoon tomorrow. We won't have any issues. I don't know. I'm gonna be calling a couple of people today. Well, without further ado, let's just go to the chatting. Ooh, I don't know why I paused to a watch party. There's nothing to watch. All right. Hey, Stitch, are you still here? Stitch is like, yeah, I'm here for the long haul. Where's your brother at? You don't care? More treats for you? Yeah? Good boy. What? No? Should I give your treat to your brother? It's too late. Already did it. It's already done. Pull my pants down. They're riding up my butt. Nobody likes things riding up. But yeah, we're gonna just we're gonna throw a host over to Captain News. They got about a minute until their stream time is going to start, so I'm gonna hang out with you guys because I don't need to throw you over to a screen that's just got like a coming soon. I can chat with you guys in the meantime. We all know I'm a broken record sometimes. And Hugs Disfusional. See? Hugs is one too. So is Hype. So is Hype. Have a good one, Dis and Chat. You too, K-Tai. Friendly reminder too that the stream that we are going to jump into is a Captain TV stream. There will be skins that they give away. They do enjoy marbles as well, and I know that we've got some people in our community that enjoy marbles too. Fear not though. I will be streaming tomorrow afternoon. If you just miss me in the meantime, check me out on social media, or you can drop me your sweet nothings and all of your cat gifs in the Discord. But no, thank you again for another wonderful stream. Right place and right time. Ayo! Let's zero. See, I managed to chit chat for an hour in the probe. It's Mark's fault. We're tarty. All right, they just switched it over, so let's throw up this host. Again, feel free to venture on over to Captain TV if you too are looking for the latest and greatest new things, some funny laughs, and some free skin giveaways. Let's do our host /host and the name. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, thank you so much. Stitch, say goodbye. He goes, bye. Tomorrow, 12 p.m.